$5.30 chance. Number 2, Grey Sovereign, $6.10. Number 6, Hear My Prayers, $7.40. They're the fancied runners in the first event today at Sandown, where, like Sydney, the track is heavy. But I'm sure Greg Miles won't make heavy going of it. For his call of race 1 right on starting time, where Dracas is the tip, here's Greg.
Right, thank you, Rod. They are just about ready for the first on a heavy track, as you say, and a very cool day. Not many people have made the trip out to Sandown today. Cold afternoon, track heavy, and pretty heavy too. A very high penetrometer reading of 6.73, around out 6 metres, and they're nearly set for the steeplechase. Favourite is Dracas on course as well, with Lofty well on the market. Eliason went in near the outside, and Dracas, who has the outside barrier, comes along, and they're set to go. And off they go, with Dracas beginning fairly over near the outside. Rajaneer jumped well. Coronel out quickly. Catchaliri with the baldy face is prominent as well, and Lofty just on the outside of it. Grey Sovereign closer to the inside rail, with Centre Rising when they come to the first fence now. And all jumping that one successfully. AD and River Tough are back at the tail end of the field. Rajaneer moving up on the outside of Catchaliri. Just Dynamite is third when they jump the next fence. Dracas on the outside of it. Then Coronel fifth, being followed by Eliason. Grey Sovereign down near the inside. Back behind those horses, Hear My Prayers and Centre Rising, followed by Falero. A good way back in the field early as they come along towards the first in the lane there is Lofty over on the outside, followed by Tormentor, AD and River Tough outside him. Coming to the next, Catchaliri on the outside. Dracas has got up on the fence into second placing. Rajaneer is third over it. About a length and a half away then to Just Dynamite and Hear My Prayers together next. Then Grey Sovereign a length and a half away. 2 behind it, Coronel. Learson moving up the outside of Falero and Centre Rising when they come to the next fence. Over it they go, back behind those horses. Oh, their Tormentor just about threw the rider off. He was cleverly able to get back on board. Going past him was Lofty. Back second last is River Tough when they go to the 7th fence in the race. And back last of all is AD. So they've jumped half of the obstacles in the Roysdale steeplechase and turning out of the straight now, preparing to climb up the hill, and Catchaliri the leader. Dracas right behind it is second. Rajaneer the outside is third. 2 lengths to Just Dynamite fourth on the outside, and Hear My Prayers is next. Then Grey Sovereign outside Coronel, 1 Learson. 2 lengths further back Centre Rising. 2 lengths Falero. 3 to River Tough. They're being followed by Lofty. Tormentor is second last, and AD is a bad last. Catchaliri about to climb the hill. 2 lengths in front of the favourite Dracas on the inside of Rajaneer, who's making his steeplechase debut today. In fourth placing, Just Dynamite, Hear My Prayers. 2 lengths Learson outside Grey Sovereign. 2 Coronel. Over on the outside of it, Centre Rising, Falero, River Tough. As they go to the first of a double at the foot of the hill, behind River Tough is Lofty, and then Tormentor and AD. Oh, now he nearly went through that one, Dracas, the favourite. He just crashed through it over on the inside. Catchaliri has joined him again on the outside, and just behind them Rajaneer in third placing, followed by Hear My Prayers. Then Just Dynamite on the outside. Grey Sovereign getting up on the fence. 2 lengths Learson, followed by Coronel, Centre Rising as they come to the double up on top of the hill. Dracas at it, put in a better leap at that one. Lands a length and a half in front from Catchaliri second. 2 lengths Grey Sovereign over on the inside at the second of the double now. Then Rajaneer the outside from Just Dynamite, Coronel, Centre Rising, 2 Learson, and they've got right away on the rest of the field. There's a long break to Falero, River Tough, followed then by Lofty, who's not in the hunt at the moment. Behind him Tormentor and AD, but the leader is Dracas. They've just about completed a circuit now. They're down near the 1,000 metres, and Dracas has raced away from them with 3 to jump now, and he leads by about 4 lengths to Rajaneer, Catchaliri. Hear My Prayers on the outside, and then 2 lengths to Grey Sovereign and Just Dynamite. Here's the third last one coming up now. Dracas comes towards it. He steepled that one beautifully, landing by about 4 lengths. Hear My Prayers could be the danger, running onto the second. Here's the second last one coming up now. Dracas jumped it awkwardly, but he's still got a big lead over Hear My Prayers. In third placing is Catchaliri, Rajaneer, Grey Sovereign down on the inside making a bit of ground, and then Coronel, and Learson is next, but coming around the home turn now, and Dracas with a good lead. Hear My Prayers plugging on gamely second. Grey Sovereign's made up some ground down on the inside, and then Coronel and Rajaneer on the outside, but at the last now, and Willie Harnett has Dracas over it comfortably. Hear My Prayers Praise hasn't given in though. He's 4 lengths astern and he's still grinding home solidly. Clear of Grey Sovereign and Coronel the outside. Dracas the leader. He's dead on his feet. He's tired. And Hear My Prayers has raced straight past him and dashed away. And Hear My Prayers is going to win it easily. Coronel had to change course on Dracas. But Hear My Prayers well clear from Coronel on the run home. And Hear My Prayers beat Coronel. Dracas walked across the line. Grey Sovereigns might have grabbed him for third. It's close there. Leasom is there as well. And then Centre Rising, followed by Tormentor. A long break in the field to Just Dynamite, then Catchaliri, Rajaneer. Back behind them is River Tough and Falero. A long break in the field to AD, and Lofty, who was well on the market, never got into the race and was last to finish. Victory in the first here for number 6, Hear My Prayers, ridden by Jason Evans. Dracas had shot right away from them, but he stopped so badly in the last little bit of the race. It's not even certain if he's got a place yet. It's 6.12 and a photo. 6.12 and a photo. Number 3 has got third, Dracas. He's just lasted from Grey Sovereign. 6.12 and 3. 4th, Grey Sovereign. And 5th was Leasom. So 6.12 and 3. Standing in 4, off they go. Began all right. Middleton Avenue out quickly with Farazad. Hobart down on the inside. Collatus jump well as they settle down into the stride now and going through the first couple of 100 metres. Farazad and Hobart are the 2 early leaders. Hobart running to the lead now, and Middleton Avenue third, the inside. Happy Cheers 4th, the outside. 2 lengths to Make Mine Diamonds, Wishing Star. Collatus out wide is going forward now in the black and white hoops, being followed by Our Position, and back behind these at the end is Esther Star out wide, and on the rails then is Ruby Gate, and between them is Little Export. Hobart the leader, not going quickly down the back straight at the 1,000, and it leads out a length and a half. Happy Cheers is second. Middleton Avenue is third. 4th placing held by Farazad with Collatus making ground on the outside. Then a length and a half to Make Mine Diamonds, Wishing Star. Our Position out wider. 2 lengths behind these, Ruby Gate, followed by Little Export, and Esther Star on the outside is last. Off the back they race, and Hobart the leader. On the outside is the heavily backed Happy Cheers. A length Collatus third now. Then on the inside is Middleton Avenue, followed by Farazad, 1 to Our Position. They're followed by Wishing Star going up. Esther Star around it wide. Make Mine Diamonds on the fence. Little Export second last in what's going to be a sprint home. And Ruby Gate is last when they corner. And Happy Cheers has gone up level with Hobart. Heads it around the home turn now. Collatus called on for the run on the outside when they corner. And Middleton Avenue getting up on the inside from Our Position. And then Farazad. Here's Collatus coming with a big burst of speed on the outside. And he's dashed up and gone to the lead. Happy Cheers hasn't found a great deal, and Collatus has raced away inside the 200 metres now. Coming down the outside is Esther Star, and Little Export is getting home very strongly, but Collatus, but he's been very unlucky, and this is an overdue win, and Collatus wins it easily. Little Export got up for second, and Hobart kicked back again to get third. Just behind those horses then was Ruby Gate, who ran on well, and they're followed just behind these by Middleton Avenue. Esther Star out wider. Back behind them Farazad, followed by Our Position. Happy Cheers sat up on the pace but couldn't find anything in the straight, and they were followed by Make Mine Diamonds and Wishing Star back at the tail. Diamond Chief to come up. It'll take the outside barrier for the third event of the day. On a heavy track with the rail out 6, and they're all locked away and ready to go. Spirit Breaker 1, Any Rhythm out and about 4 the grey. They're set. Off they go. Any Rhythm began well. Spirit Breaker reasonably out down on the inside. Polo Jack and Olivet Lady show pace early. Away quickly is Ardizia going up as they settle down. And Final Ways going forward as well with Diamond Chief out wide. They've covered a little over 200 metres, and hard to pick the leader here. Going through Olivet Lady down on the inside. Just has it. Final Way on its outside. Any Rhythm between horses, and out wide Diamond Chief. They're the leaders ahead now of Spirit Breaker just behind them on the rail. Followed then by Ardizia and Polo Jack, and Heretic last when they swing around the corner. Olivet Lady the leader, but Any Rhythm striding out after it quickly. Spirit Breaker's got up behind them on the inside. Final Way is there from Polo Jack, and then Diamond Chief at the 300 metres now, and Any Rhythm goes up to Olivet Lady to head her now. It's Any Rhythm taking the lead on the outside. Final Way, Polo Jack and Spirit Breaker between runners. Any Rhythm stopping. Final Way and Polo Jack are coming now. It's Final Way taking the lead. Polo Jack the outside. Final Way at its first start. Polo Jack the outside. They hit it. Oh, very little in it between Final Way the Inside and Polo Jack. It's pretty close. Any Rhythm third and then Spirit Breaker. Back behind them was Olivet Lady, who weakened in the run home, trailed by Diamond Chief, Ardesier, and back last of all was Heretic. Photo to decide it in the third of the day between Final Way, the first starter, and a big side. Little Miss Echo, a length arced up. One Raffy outside, no comparison, with Bunglung between them. Two Skidoo, and back to the end of the field, Latilla and Dance Party on the rail. Another sprint home here at the 600 metres, and the leader, Little Miss Echo, but the runs are coming. Arced up's gone up with Raffy out wide. Bunglung just behind them, and no comparison now has to be hard ridden on the rails when they corner. And Little Miss Echo left the fence into the straight. She leads, no comparison, and Bunglung both get up on the inside of Little Miss Echo at the 400. Arced up out wider, Dance Party running on just behind them, and Raffy out wider. Bunglung got the split in the centre and has dashed to the lead. Arced up green on the outside, Dance Party running on fairly from no comparison. It's now Arced up racing up to Bunglung, no comparison. Latilla coming home late. It's Bunglung about a neck in front of Arced up. Bunglung fighting courageously, holds the lead. Bunglung in front. Bunglung wanted a long head to Arced up. No comparison third from Latilla. They were followed in by Skidoo, Little Miss Echo, Dance Party and Raffy back to the tail. Here's Camargo coming up into the line now. Links up to gate number 2. Proud Pack is ready. Down there in stall 3. Ali Juga will come in alongside it when ready. Ben Barra Knight moving in now for Darren Gouchy. Harkaway Harry's been locked away. Ali Juga coming in next to Proud Pack now. Bo Brigand about to join them. Modesto is ready. Ferdinand coming up to the line. Been dancing to move up into the stalls, and that'll just about complete it, with Bold Chester taking the outside gate. So they're all locked away, ready to run. Camargo, the favourite, drawn down in gate 2. All set. Starter holding them here. Big field ready to jump in the Red Fury handicap 5th of the day. Bo Brigand took a dive at the gates. Oh, now Zamanui was rearing at the start. He just about lost the rider at the beginning. Camargo was away fast, and so too Proud Pack, with Modesto going out quickly on the outside. Bo Brigand and Been Dancing is hunting forward early, followed by Ali Jugar and Kingston Way on the improve. They've gone past the post. Proud Pack just the leader. Modesto on the outside, followed by Kingston Way moving up wide out around Been Dancing, and Camargo on the fence. They're followed by Ali Jugar, Bo Brigand when they turn out of the straight. 2 lengths to Ferdinand. Atlantic Comet moving up the outside, followed by Davenport, Tris, Ben Barra Knight. Back behind him then is Bold Chester, 1.5 lengths to Zamanui, 2 lengths to Regal Ricochet. 2.5 lengths further back is top contender Harkaway Harry, and Belcher dropped out to be last in the pace. Genuine into the back at the 1400 metres, and Modesto set at 1/2 length to Kingston Way, 1 length to Proud Pack, 1 length to Been Dancing, and 4 lengths back Camargo. 2 lengths back in the field is Bo Brigand the outside of Ali Jugar, then 1.5 lengths Atlantic Comet on the outside, followed by Ferdinand. 3 lengths to Ben Barra Knight, Zamanui, 1 Davenport, Trist about 3 lengths, then to Bold Chester, followed by Regal Ricochet. Another 2 lengths back to top contender. Saddle might have moved on it. Harkaway Harry on the outside of it, and Belcher's last of all. Down the back 1,000 to go, and Modesto the leader. Modesto by 2 lengths to Proud Pack, 1/2 to Kingston Way, 1.5 lengths to Been Dancing 4th, and they're followed then by Camargo. 2 lengths back in the field is Ali Jugar. Atlantic Comet coming out very wide at that turn at the 800. Ferdinand gets up on the inside as Kingston Way loses ground very rapidly through the field. Ben Barra Knight is next, followed by Davenport, Tristan, Zamanui. Behind these is Regal Ricochet, Bold Chester, Belch, and then came, as they came to the turn, Harkaway Harry, and Kingston Way's been pulled out of the race. Modesto the leader before the turn. 2 lengths to Proud Pack, and Camargo looked to be travelling beautifully third the inside round the bend. Behind these Been Dancing, Atlantic Comet, and a gap to Ferdinand. Davenport Tris making up a little ground. Modesto leads into the straight at the 400. 2 lengths Camargo, who's coming after the leader leader now. 3 lengths to Ferdinand, Proud Pack and Been Dancing on the outside, followed by Atlantic Comet. Camargo race to Modesto now at the 200 metre mark. He drew a half length in front, running on Been Dancing, Ferdinand and Regal Ricochet. Camargo the leader. He's in front, but he's flat to the boards, and here's Been Dancing and Regal Ricochet and Ferdinand. It's Been Dancing and Regal Ricochet out wide. Been Dancing and Regal Ricochet coming to the line. Oh, very little in this. Regal Ricochet or Been Dancing. Ferdinand, I think, grabbed third. Then Camargo, followed by Benbara Knight and Atlantic Comet. Modesto, Proud Pack, Davenport Trist, followed by Harkaway Harry. Further back in the field was Beau Brigham, Belch and Bolchester, Ali Jugar, Zamanui, and actually Kingston Way just cantering past the line, and the one that the saddle moved on, their top contender, about 25 metres from the line being pulled up. Now, number 5 has got it on the inside, Been Dancing. Number 5. Now, Keelan has gone up into the line. Regal's Glory ready. Nullarbor Knight standing well. In grain is set. Nearly ready now, Real Zeal coming in. Completes the line-up for the Lucknow handicap and they're all set to go. Off now, Real Zeal, Patterson away okay on the outside. Lacroix jumped quickly and going out fast also is Above the Stars as they settle down. Vein of Hope is booting up towards the front now, and it's Lacroix just the leader from Above the Stars. Vein of Hope steadying down and will settle third, followed then by Expected. Getting up on the outside is Nullarbor Knights, followed then by Sunday Creek, Keelan. Patterson next on the outside of High Aims, followed then by Regal's Glory in Grain and Real Zeal. 1100 metres to go, a line of 3 here. Nullarbor Knights working up on the outside. Above the Stars in the centre, and on the rail Lacroix as Nullarbor Knights goes to a clear lead now. Vein of Hope is fourth but is out 3 wide, and Keelan, the saddle's moved on Keelan and he's out about 4 wide there, that grey. In behind those is Expected over on the inside rail, followed by Palisent and Sunday Creek between horses. He's keeping Keelan right off the track to stay out of trouble. 2 lengths to High Aims, Real Zeal, and then came in Grain outside Regal's Glory. Nullarbor Knights led down the side. Vein of Hope moved up second. Lacroix is third. 2 lengths Above the Stars fourth, followed by Palisent. Expected over on the inside from Sunday Creek, High Aims, and they're followed by Regal's Glory when they came to the turn. In Grain is still a long way back. So is Real Zeal, who's going to come wide as they come around the home turn. Nullarbor Knights first into the bend from Vein of Hope and Lacroix. They've got right away on High Aims, moving up to fourth, followed by Palisent. 300 to go, and Nullarbor Knights the leader. Vein of Hope under the whip, won't give in. He's coming on strongly on the outside, and here's High Aims. High Aims and Lacroix are coming down the middle. 200 to go. Nullarbor Knights the leader. High Aims and Lacroix coming at it, and Real Zeal is stoking up on the outside. He's got them all. Real Zeal raced up on the outside, takes the lead now from High Aims, and Real Zeal goes on with the job and beats High Aims by a length. Lacroix will grab third from Nullarbor Knights, then Palisent. A gap, Vein of Hope, followed by In Grain. Behind these is Regal's Glory, followed then by Sunday Creek and Above the Stars. A long break to Expected second last, and last naturally Keelan being eased out of the race with the saddle moving. It's come from last, given Darren Gouch a double. Moving in well here, about 4 or 5 to come in. Here's Sprung Bad coming in, Comet King getting ready, Deep Hula coming up, and then Rancho Red will be the only one to move in. It'll take the outside gate. Rancho Red comes in now, and they're all set to go. Off and racing. And a pretty good sort of a dispatch. Deep Hill and Knockrow, the first couple out. Raptor was away fast and going quickly. Rancho Red on the outside as they sort themselves out. They're being followed by French Clock and getting up on the inside, Ragtime Boy from Comet King, and then follows Current Status, Jugatrice about the middle of the field on the rail. Back behind them is Bell Style, followed by Pirateer, Sprung Bad, Monetary Monarch out wide, Tavern Bay. Back behind them is Wind Secret, a good way back, and second last, and Kikahara's at the back of the field. Deep Hula led, running along truly 2 lengths to Rancho Red. Ragtime Boy is third, about 2.5 lengths away. Raptor getting a good run. 1.5 lengths to Knockrow, French Clock, and 2 lengths Jugatrice, the inside of Comet King, Current Status. Pirateer out wide, and then Bell Style back on the inside. Going forward, Wind Secret, Sprung Bad, a good way back from Tavern Bay, Monetary Monarch, and Kikahara. Coming near to the home turn, Deep Hula a length to Rancho Red, 2 lengths to Ragtime Boy, 2 to Raptor on the inside from French Clock, and now Jugatrice is starting to work into it out wide on the course. Then Knockrow, and they're followed by Current Status when they corner, and Deep Hill to the leader, coming out in the middle of the course, leading Ragtime Boy, Raptor on the inside, French Clock, Jugatrice coming home quickly on the outside, and the pink blinkers. Deep Hill is still in front of Jugatrice, French Clock and Raptor. They're inside the 200 metres now. Jugatrice is racing up, French Clock along the inside to claim Deep Hula. Jugatrice from French Clock and Deep Hula. Jugatrice is hard ridden. There's a little bit left in the tank. Jugatrice just in front of French Clock, and Jugatrice in a 3-way go has got it. Jugatrice from either Deep Hula or French Clock, and they race right away from the rest of them. Headed by Wind Secret and Current Status from Rancho Red, Sprung Bad, and they're followed by Tavern Bay, Pirateer. Raptor stayed on the rail, and it's obviously not the place to be now. Kikahara next from Monetary Monarch out wide. Bell Style, followed by Comet King. A good way back in the field was Ragtime Boy, and Knockrow was last to greet the judge. 5 has got it. Jugatrice making it 3 straight now. Jugatrice ridden by Neville Wilson, trained by Mark Bairstow. Now coming in, Quintessential and Traffier together. So the first 3 locked away here. Licentious moved in. Marie Celeste and Dee Dee ready. High Vegas about to join them. Belle Gallant about to come up. Goes in now there in those black and red colours. High Vegas just behind the line, and now Raja Bell coming up, moving in well. Our Nadia comes up into the line now. Moving in Ms. Vizig. Welcome aboard as the only one out behind the gates. Geelong tomorrow, track is rated slow. Rail in the true place for the 9 events at Geelong tomorrow. Welcome aboard comes up into the stalls, and they're ready to go. 1300 for the last, all set. Off and racing, Miss Vizig slow, also Welcome Aboard, and Belle Gallant was the slowest out of line. Raja Bell first to hit the ground ahead of Marie Celeste and Luwilla. Our Nadia up to 4th, followed then by Instant going to 5th from High Vegas. Licentious next on the rail, followed by Full of Chances, Sophie's Class. About a length further back in the field then came, getting up on the inside, Lion Eyes in company with Trap Era, followed by Quintessential Dee Dee. Belle Gallant, Miss Vizig is second last, and Welcome Aboard. At the turn at the 800 now, and Marie Celeste went to the lead over Raja Bell and Luwilla. About a length away, our Nadia 4th, followed by High Vegas, Licentious on the inside of Instant, and they're followed then by Full of Chances. 2 to Sophie's Class, Lion Eyes on the inside, and 3D Belle Gallant, followed 2 lengths back by Dee Dee Trap Era, Miss Vizig, Quintessential, and Welcome Aboard last coming for home. And here the leader is Marie Celeste from Our Nadia going up wide, and Raja Bell in the centre. Luwilla back on the inside, cornering now, and they were clear of Instant. High Vegas in the straight, and it's Marie Celeste, the leader down on the inside. Raja Bell and Our Nadia out wide, clear of Luwilla.
and High Vegas, and Full of Chances coming down the outside. Raja Bell out wide, strikes the front over Murray Celeste Luilla, and Full of Chances coming home. It's Raja Bell in front with 100 metres to go from High Vegas. Full of Chances is digging deep. Full of Chances is coming over the top of Raja Bell. Full of Chances raced up, and Full of Chances beat Raja Bell by half a length. Photo third, either Luilla or High Vegas. Didi ran on well, and then Licentious. They're followed then by Welcome Aboard, who's made good ground on the run home. Murray Celeste stayed near the inside, followed by Bill Gallant and Ms. V Zeg. Sophie's Class didn't come on with a job, trailed by Quintessential. Back behind them to finish in the race at the head of the others was Lion Eyes. Instant as well back there with our Nadia and Traffier, one of the last to go over the line. Number 16 is the winner. Full of Chances. A pickup ride for young Matthew Gatt, and I'm pretty sure that's his first Metropolitan success. Number 4, second, Raja Bell, ridden by Lincoln Copy, and at number 6, third, High Vegas, ridden by Luke Carey. Numbers of 16, 4 and 6 in the last, and the time 1:23.7.